The sun is setting right now. I am in Burbank. Look at this view. Wow. This is an amazing view. I am at a hiking spot I used to frequent a lot when I lived in this area in Burbank for my first years here from 2013 till 2021. And so I remember coming here. First of all, I filmed my music video here, so I remember coming here just believing in God and in the plans he had for me. And I remember filming my music video here, and then after receiving the prophecy over my life and God redirecting me, I would come here and hike to church and would just be thanking God on the hike. It's so peaceful and quiet. That is who you are. I'm here in the middle of nowhere, up above LA. Here I am in Burbank, and I started coming here weekly on Sundays a couple weeks ago. And it was a couple weeks ago where I felt the encouragement of the Lord. I had been going through a spiritual attack, just hearing voices that I wasn't doing enough. And I felt the encouragement of God saying, I am so proud of you. How you've been waiting patiently and not complaining and just moving forward, trusting me. I felt his sweet encouragement, and it broke that spiritual attack. I have this vivid memory of hiking up on this mountain and just being in awe of what God did. It was before revival broke out. It was when we were in the park during COVID, and there would just be a handful of people that would come, and it would be different people each week. Sometimes it would be 1, sometimes it would be 20, which was rare. Usually it was between 1 to 5 people that would come for most of COVID times. And then revival broke out in 2021, and the first demon was cast out and hundreds came. But that season right before revival broke out, I remember just being so grateful to God for moving in power and touching people, because there were months in COVID where we didn't even have, church outside or anything. It was just online. And I was just so grateful that there was a way to reach people now to come outside, and new people were just coming and encountering God's power. And I just remember feeling so grateful, and it feeling like the biggest deal in the world that he came in power and touched one person that day, 2 people that day, that they were brought to tears to know God's love. And I just remember feeling just overflowing with joy. Today, I'm thinking about all the wonders he did yesterday at Revival in the Park. He touched people in power. So many eyes were filled with tears as he spoke directly to hearts, as he freed people, as he healed people. And I'm just replaying, their faces and just seeing them encounter the love of God. I'm just replaying God's wonders in my mind as I'm on this walk, and I'm just thanking God. It's humbling to come back here. It's so good to come back and remember where God is taking you from, and remember how you just cherished what now feel like tiny things, because God has done so much. God does exceedingly abundantly beyond whatever we think, ask, dream, or imagine. That's what he has done. But we must not take for granted. We must not get used to these blessings. And so I'm humbled coming here and reminded to treasure and value every little blessing that God gives. And when the waiting time seems like hard and long, remember that you aren't where you used to be, and God has given you so much. He has blessed you with so much that you didn't used to have. What I have now is so much more in terms of blessings and promises fulfilled and abundant life. It's so much more what I have right now than what I had years ago when I used to come here and hike frequently. It blows me away to think about what God has done. It humbles me. It really humbles me to not want for anything, but to be patient and grateful always. So I just want to encourage you. It can sometimes be easy to get comfortable and get used to the abundant life. Don't take it for granted. Take time to remember where God brought you from and how much he has blessed you. Take that time, be intentional, so you can always remain humble, grateful, and never entitled and and childish and impatient. God is so good. God is so faithful. God is so faithful. Hallelujah.